Love doesn't always arrive with fireworks or grand declarations. Sometimes, it slips in quietly, in ways so subtle that we almost miss it. It isn't always about the words he says, the messages he sends, or the obvious gestures that everyone notices. True emotional commitment often whispers, rather than shouts. And if you pay attention, you can feel it in the little things, the nuances, the habits, the small yet consistent patterns that reveal he has already chosen you in his heart. Have you ever noticed how some men are present in ways that seem effortless, almost instinctive? They remember the smallest details you mentioned in passing, check on you without a reason, and act in ways that show they prioritize your happiness without you even asking. These aren't coincidences or acts of politeness. They are quiet, powerful indicators that your presence matters deeply to him. The kind of man who has already chosen you doesn't feel the need to loudly announce it. His actions carry the weight of his heart. You may not even realize it at first, but over time, these subtle signals begin to form a pattern that's impossible to ignore. It's important to understand that choosing someone is more than just saying I love you or committing in words. Emotional selection happens silently, in the way he adapts his life to include you naturally, supports your dreams without needing recognition, and treats your happiness as an extension of his own. These acts may seem small, almost invisible to the casual observer, but they are the foundation of lasting emotional connection. When someone truly picks you, their loyalty, care, and attentiveness become a part of their daily rhythm. They show up consistently, whether it's in moments of joy, struggle, or quiet reflection. Many women miss these quiet signs because they are subtle, or they expect love to always be dramatic, loud, and immediate. But real love doesn't always demand attention. It cultivates safety, stability, and trust over time. It's in the way he listens deeply and remembers things you thought you said in passing. It's in the calm and protective energy he radiates, making you feel safe without saying a word. It's in the patience he shows during disagreements, the way he respects your boundaries, and the effortless way he mirrors your energy, signaling that he wants harmony and closeness, not conflict. If you've been wondering whether he's truly committed or if you're just imagining it, these unspoken signs provide clarity. They are the quiet markers of emotional choice, subtle yet undeniable. By the time you notice the pattern, you realize that he has already chosen you. He has already carved out a space in his heart that belongs to you alone. Understanding these signals can give you peace of mind, deepen your connection, and allow you to appreciate the depth of a bond that goes beyond words. In this video article, we'll uncover 15 unspoken signals that show he's already chosen you in his heart. From the way he prioritizes your comfort without being asked, to how he treats your happiness as his responsibility, each sign is a testament to silent, unwavering love. As you read or watch, pay attention to the details and reflect on the subtle ways he shows up in your life. You'll start to notice the patterns, the consistency, and the quiet devotion that proves your place in his heart is not temporary, it's permanent. 1. He prioritizes your comfort without being asked. A man who has truly chosen you doesn't wait for you to voice your needs. He intuitively senses them. It could be as simple as noticing when you're tired and offering a warm drink, or giving you space when he senses stress. He observes your moods, small gestures, and even the way your eyes shift when something bothers you. This prioritization isn't performative, it's genuine. He finds joy in making your life easier, whether that's handling minor annoyances, adjusting plans to suit your comfort, or ensuring you feel emotionally safe. For example, he might quietly rearrange his schedule so you can relax or anticipate your preferences without reminders. The key is subtlety. These acts aren't loud declarations of love but consistent, thoughtful behaviors that show he notices you deeply. When a person chooses someone in their heart, it's reflected in these small, unnoticed moments where your happiness and ease become his priority. Over time, these patterns build trust and emotional intimacy, showing you that is committed without ever needing to say the words out loud. 2. He stays emotionally consistent, not just intense. Many people confuse bursts of passion with genuine commitment, but a man who has chosen you demonstrates emotional consistency. His mood around you doesn't fluctuate dramatically with minor frustrations or external stress. Instead, he offers a stable, calm presence. You can rely on him to be patient, understanding, and empathetic even during tense moments. This doesn't mean he's devoid of emotion. He feels deeply, but he expresses it in measured, predictable ways that build safety. Emotional consistency is more than kindness, it's reliability. You notice it in how he handles disagreements without escalating, how he listens without judgment, and how he celebrates your wins sincerely rather than sporadically. He doesn't just chase highs in the relationship. He invests in steady, dependable connection. This quiet reliability is a hallmark of someone whose heart has chosen you, signaling that he's in it for the long haul and not just temporary excitement. 3. He protects you when you're not around. Protection doesn't always mean physical defense. Often, it's about emotional and social vigilance. He speaks well of you when you're absent, ensuring your reputation and feelings are safeguarded. He might step in subtly if someone undermines or disrespects you, or he might anticipate potential stresses and act beforehand to prevent them. This form of protection comes from care and respect, not control. It's about creating a sense of safety for you, even when you're unaware. When someone's heart is fully committed, they instinctively safeguard your well-being, reflecting a selfless concern that goes beyond words. You can notice it in actions like defending your choices among friends, remembering details to prevent discomfort, or discreetly ensuring your needs are met. This silent protection is a powerful sign that you're already deeply valued in his heart. 4. He listens deeply and remembers small details. When a man has chosen you in his heart, he listens not just to respond, but to understand. Every word you say matters to him, whether it's a casual remark about your day or a fleeting expression of concern. He pays attention to the little things, your favorite food, a story from your childhood, or even the way you describe your dreams and fears. Remembering these small details isn't about impressing you. It's about showing that he values and internalizes your experiences. For instance, he might surprise you with your preferred coffee without you asking or bring up something you mentioned weeks ago to show he was truly listening. This level of attention creates a profound sense of connection because it demonstrates that you are not just a part of his life, but central to his thoughts and actions. By holding these details in his heart, he shows emotional investment and genuine care, signaling that you occupy a significant, irreplaceable space in his world. 5. He feels calm and safe in your presence. A man who has chosen you emotionally exhibits a calm, grounded energy around you. His demeanor becomes steadier, warmer, and more reassuring simply because of your presence. You notice it in subtle ways, a relaxed posture, a gentle tone, or even the way he can focus entirely on you without distraction. This calmness isn't just for comfort. It reflects trust, contentment, and emotional alignment. When he feels safe with you, he opens up naturally and allows vulnerability without fear of judgment. Similarly, you feel protected emotionally, knowing that his attention and energy are directed toward creating a secure, balanced space. This mutual calm reinforces intimacy because it signals that he has integrated you into his emotional world. He doesn't need to announce his feelings loudly. His presence alone communicates that he's chosen you, and that being around you matters more than anything else at the moment. 6. He adjusts his plans to include you naturally. A man who has already decided on you doesn't see inclusion as a chore or favor. It's instinctive. He naturally integrates you into his life without prompting. Whether it's inviting you to casual outings, sharing his routines, or making long-term considerations. This isn't about controlling your schedule or forcing closeness. It's about creating moments where your presence is meaningful and welcomed. For example, he may shift a personal task so that you can spend time together, or he may suggest activities that align with your interests without being asked. These subtle adaptations show that he values your companionship and prioritizes shared experiences. Over time, these actions form a pattern that communicates commitment and thoughtfulness. His efforts to include you naturally are silent but powerful evidence that you are already central to his heart and plans, reinforcing the bond quietly but unmistakably. 7. He supports your dreams quietly. A man who has chosen you in his heart doesn't just listen when you talk about your aspirations. He actively uplifts them without needing recognition. His support is subtle but consistent. He offers encouragement when you doubt yourself, celebrates small wins as enthusiastically as major achievements, and may even take practical steps to help you move closer to your goals. This support is never controlling or intrusive. He respects your independence while quietly being your anchor. For instance, he might research resources or connect you with opportunities that align with your ambitions, all without making it about him. Over time, these small, intentional actions demonstrate that he believes in you deeply and wants to see you flourish. This silent investment signals that you are already deeply valued in his heart. He has chosen you not just as a companion, but as someone whose personal growth matters to him as much as your shared connection. 8. He checks on you without a reason. When someone has truly decided on you emotionally, they think of you often, even when it's unnecessary to do so. He might send a simple message asking how your day went, share a memory that reminded him of you, or reach out just to hear your voice. These gestures aren't performative or calculated. They stem from genuine care and emotional investment. Checking in without prompting shows that you occupy a significant place in his thoughts and priorities. It's a quiet way of saying, "You matter to me," without requiring any response obligation. Over time, this pattern of attention creates an unspoken sense of reassurance and emotional connection. You may not always notice these small touches, but they accumulate, revealing that he has already chosen you and is committed to nurturing the bond quietly and consistently. 9. He respects your boundaries instinctively. A man who has chosen you in his heart understands that true intimacy comes with respect. He doesn't push you into situations you're uncomfortable with or make you justify your feelings. Whether it's personal space, emotional limits, or your time and energy, he honors your boundaries instinctively. This respect is not passive. It's an active form of care. He gauges your comfort, asks when needed, and adjusts his actions without complaint. By doing so, he communicates trust, empathy, and long-term commitment. Respecting boundaries signals that he values your autonomy and well-being above his immediate desires. It's a subtle but powerful indicator that you are not just part of his life, but central to his heart, and that he intends to maintain a relationship built on mutual respect and understanding. 10. He shows up during your difficult moments. A man who has chosen you in his heart doesn't only celebrate your successes. He is present when life gets hard. Whether it's a stressful day at work, an emotional setback, or personal challenges, he makes an effort to be there for you without being asked. Showing up doesn't always mean grand gestures. It can be a simple text to check in, a comforting presence in silence, or helping you solve problems without overstepping. His presence during these moments reflects emotional investment and loyalty. It signals that you are more than a companion to him. Your struggles matter deeply, and he is willing to share the weight of your burdens. This consistent support during hardships builds trust and intimacy, creating an unspoken assurance that he has chosen you not just in moments of joy, but through every challenge life presents. 11. He values your opinion more than others. When a man has already chosen you, your thoughts and feelings hold a special weight in his life. He seeks your input on decisions, big or small, and respects your perspective even if it differs from his own. Whether it's choices about his career, social life, or personal matters, your voice carries significance above others. This doesn't mean he blindly follows you, but he considers your opinion thoughtfully and incorporates it into his actions. By prioritizing your viewpoint, he demonstrates that he values your intellect, judgment, and emotional insight. This is a subtle yet powerful signal of emotional commitment, showing that he sees you as an equal partner whose presence and thoughts shape his world. 12. He mirrors your energy and habits. A man who has chosen you often subconsciously reflects your moods, energy, and even habits. When you are happy, he mirrors your joy. When you are calm, his demeanor adapts to match yours. This mirroring is not mimicry. It's an unconscious way of creating emotional synchrony and connection. He may pick up on your daily routines, preferences, or small behavioral patterns, aligning himself with your life naturally. This subtle adjustment fosters harmony and intimacy, making you feel understood and emotionally in sync. Such alignment is a silent but strong indicator that he is emotionally committed to you, integrating himself into your life in ways that feel seamless and natural. 13. He stays patient instead of defensive. A man who has truly chosen you in his heart demonstrates patience, even in tense or challenging situations. Instead of reacting defensively when conflicts arise, he listens, understands, and approaches disagreements with calmness. He doesn't prioritize being right over maintaining harmony. Instead, he values the emotional connection and seeks resolution without escalating tension. His patience reflects emotional maturity and genuine care, showing that he is invested in nurturing the relationship rather than protecting his ego. This consistent patience reassures you that he is present for the long term and willing to navigate the complexities of life together. 14. He feels affected when you pull away. When someone has deeply committed to you emotionally, your distance is felt keenly, even if unspoken. He notices when you're quieter than usual, less engaged, or emotionally withdrawn. This isn't about controlling you. It's about being attuned to your presence and absence. Feeling affected by your withdrawal demonstrates that you occupy an important place in his heart. Your connection matters, and he senses its impact on both of you. This emotional responsiveness shows investment, care, and an unspoken desire to maintain closeness, highlighting that you are already central to his feelings and choices. 15. He treats your happiness as his responsibility. A man who has chosen you internally doesn't see your well-being as separate from his own. Your happiness becomes a priority for him. This doesn't mean he tries to fix everything for you, but he actively works to create circumstances that support your joy, comfort, and peace of mind. Whether it's making small sacrifices, offering emotional support, or simply ensuring you feel valued, his actions consistently reflect care and attentiveness. By treating your happiness as important, he demonstrates that you are irreplaceable in his heart and life. This selfless concern is one of the clearest, quietest signals that he has already made the choice to cherish you deeply.